everybody, my name is Bob, and we're going to make some cookies. The great thing about this is, I can totally fuck up. I've been making some cookies lately, and I sort of have a method down, but still could be a disaster. Alright, we're going to start with 1 stick of butter. I think these challenge sticks are still the same as normal sticks. 8 tablespoons in any case, 8 tablespoons of butter. And we are not following a recipe, although it doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow a recipe, but I'm not going to. Because I'm cool like that. 1 stick of butter and an equal quantity of sugar. How much is an equal quantity, you may ask? I'm just going to eyeball it. Yeah, that should be about right. Might add a little more. Okay, roughly equal quantities of butter and sugar, and we're going to cream that together. What does cream mean? It means we're going to smash it together real good. We're going to push it real good. So you smash the butter and sugar together till it's all sort of homogeneous. If the butter's a little bit softer than this, it would be good, but you don't want melted butter. You want butter maybe slightly softer than refrigerator temperature. Okay, the butter and sugar are creamed together, more or less. Butter and sugar creamed together. These are going to be banana cookies. So that means that we're going to cream in some banana. Cream your banana. Banana.
Grow and produce more income? The answer is yes. Discover how you could get guaranteed income for life. Go to our website.
We want to make these very banana-y cookies, so we're going to put in a whole banana. Very banana-y. Okay, now we cream the banana.
You're watching CNN. I'm Brooke Baldwin. Mitt Romney. The big news today, Mitt Romney says no, he is not running for president. 2016. Romney bowed out in a phone call today to supporters.
Okay, I don't know how much of what I just recorded didn't record. We creamed the butter and sugar together, equal quantities. 8 tablespoons of butter to around a cup of sugar, or a cup and a half. And we're making banana cookies, so I creamed the banana into the butter and sugar, like so. What the hell was that? Now we need about a cup of flour.
A couple of weeks back, Romney surprised the County field of possible Republican contenders in bowing out did not erase Romney completely from the 2016 power play. He is now free, of course, to lend his support and list of wealthy donors to the Republican of his choice. Let me bring in our chief political analyst, Gloria Borger. And Gloria, the last time we talked on TV, it was all about this, meeting between these two gentlemen, Jeb Bush in Utah. They went ahead with him.
Okay, we're going to dump that in there.
Donors. And that is the only thing that happened to me. What's changed?
Along with 1 egg.
It was interesting because in talking to people after that meeting in the world of Jeb Bush, I can tell you that they were surprised today when Mitt Romney announced he wasn't going to run. I don't think he gave any indication to Jeb Bush that he was thinking of getting out of it. In fact, I think they kind of talked around it a lot, but didn't kind of get into the meat of the matter. I think what happened here, though,
we will also need
Mitt Romney is that when Jeb
about a quarter tablespoon of baking soda. Just a quarter teaspoon, rather.
Mitt Romney sort of said, wait a minute, if I'm even thinking about it, I have to let people know because I don't want all the donors and all the campaigns.
Yeah, about that much.
All the machinery.
That's too much.
The jet. So what he did was he kind of jumped in half.
About a quarter teaspoon.
And knew that he had to make a decision about jumping in all the way.
Beat all that together.
So he gathered a bare bones staff, some of his own, friends, supporters, advisors, in a big meeting last week, laid it all out.
What do we need?
And I think, you know, he then decided in the end.
Pinch of salt.
A combination of the heart and the head. This is a man who believes he should be president, Brooke. But then he looked at.
It's probably about a quarter teaspoon.
He would have in gaining the nomination, and the question of whether he wanted to put his family through it, even though he believes he should be president. And I think
For
in
a
the end,
third time. Right.
tough call for him, but said no.
Well,
Mix it all together.
With,
See what else is involved here.
Their plus ones, and according to Dana Bass's reporting, don't look for him to endorse anyone anytime.
We're going to go with a touch of vanilla extract.
The field. Who else could be floating?
So we're talking about like 1/8 of a teaspoon.
And Dana is 100% right that he's not going to endorse
like a
anything
drop.
soon. I think it was very clear to me today, by the way.
Not really trying to make it vanilla-y too much.
Speech that he gave to funders was not an endorsement.
Just kind of having a vanilla hint to it. Primary flavor is going to be banana. Banana.
You know, Bush is not exactly a fresh face. I think that when you talk to people in the world of Mitt Romney, the things that they were saying about Jeb was that he's untested, he's rusty as a candidate, and they think that in the end he wouldn't.
Also going to throw in a pinch of the ginger. Just a very slight touch. Again, like 1/8 of a teaspoon.
So that's your Tuesday. Yeah.
Just enough to kind of give the flavor in the background, but not enough to overwhelm it in any way. And I'm not using a mixer or anything like that. I'm just using a fork. You can do it with a fork if you want, or you can do it with a mixer. One of those things, the old-fashioned ones with the blades that stick out, and you go, they spin around. Those kinds. But you don't need that. Okay, once we finish this, here's our completed cookie dough. Cookie dough. We're going to want to refrigerate that for at least 30 minutes or so. Reason why is, one, to set the butter so it doesn't continue to get soft. Also, because the flour in all this, beating it up and stuff, mix it and so forth. The flour its proteins are going to get tough. And so we're going to let it relax for at least 30 minutes in the fridge. Right, now here's a question. Here's my cookie dough. I got cookie dough on my fingers and on that fork. Here's the question. Should you eat raw cookie dough? In theory, the egg that I just put in there probably has some degree of salmonella in it. So if you have a compromised immune system, don't eat raw cookie dough. Probably if you're a normal, healthy human being, not 80 years old or recent returnee from a hospital visit for some sort of disease, as long as don't have a compromised immune system or anything like that, and as long as you're not going to do it all the time, like eating a bucket of cookie dough, doing it every once in a while, probably perfectly fine. That's fucking good. Of course, how would it not be? It's sugar and butter and banana. Oh, goddamn. Okay, like I said, we're going to put this in the fridge to rest for at least 30 minutes. Probably more like an hour. Okay, we are using a pan with aluminum foil to bake our cookies. Bake our cookies, yes. If you have a non-stick pan like this, you probably don't need to put any kind of like oil or anything on it. I'm going to put a little oil on this just to be on the safe side, because you don't want to have your cookies stick. It's probably not even necessary, because the cookies have a high butter content. But again, better safe than sorry. Nobody likes a cookie that's stuck to the pan, so we're going to avoid that. Smear it on the pan. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or whatever the Celsius equivalent of that is in Celsius. Alright, wash the grease off. Okay, for these kind of cookies, I like to have them fairly small, not gigantic American-sized cookies. Fairly small cookies. That helps keep their structural integrity intact, and I just prefer it that way. Our cookie dough has been refrigerated.
For more HD and movies from Epics, ultra-fast internet, and unlimited nationwide calling.
Go on.
With TV equipment included, all for $89.99.
And we're going to make fairly small cookies. About this size is what we're looking at. Maybe a little bit larger than that. That's all. That's all small.
Oh, I love the show.
So like about that. And that's just my personal preference. You can make them whatever size you wish. But they do tend to spread quite a bit. So be mindful of that. The dough is quite sticky. Kind of try to smush the balls of cookie dough down as best you can. Okay, I will get these cookies laid out, and I will show them to you when I'm done. Yes. Okay, here's our cooking sheet. Our sheet of cookies. This is it. Dough's a little bit sticky. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a spoon, and get some sugar, normal granulated sugar. Kind of sprinkle it over it. Probably already said this, but preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry for the rest of the world that uses Celsius, but I don't know what that is in Celsius. I apologize. Alright, let's wrap up our cookie dough and put it back in the refrigerator.
Can a protein originally found in a jellyfish improve your memory? Our scientists say yes. Researchers have discovered a protein that actually supports healthier brain function. It's the breakthrough supplement called pathogen. As we age, we lose protein.
Alright, we're going to bake it at 350 degrees in a preheated 350 degree oven for 8 or 9 minutes. Okay, our cookies are ready. Let's take a look at them. Let's close the oven door. Here they are. Beautimous. Lovely. Let's try one. Try this one. Yeah, it's still hot. Okay, nice little rim of sugar around it. Kind of fluffy inside, kind of crunchy outside. Let's see, take a taste. Good. Very banana-y. Full of banana. Awesome. Okay, again, the recipe is 1 stick, 8 tablespoons of butter, cookie crumbs, an equivalent amount of sugar. Now, how much is that? I don't have exact measurement for you. Roughly equivalent in mass, or at least in volume, amount of sugar. Cream those together. Add your banana. You can do the same recipe with lemon or lots of other things. In this case, it was banana. I just made some lemon cookies a short while, a few days ago. Basically the same recipe, except substituting a squeeze of half a lemon instead of the banana. So, stick of butter, 8 tablespoons. Softened is better. Not too soft though. Equivalent mass of sugar. 1 banana. Smash that all together. We'll first smash the butter and sugar together. Then smash the banana into the butter and sugar mixture. We used about a cup of flour. So a cup of flour, 1 egg, pinch of salt, pinch of ginger, about 1/8 of a tablespoon, about 1/8 of a teaspoon rather, of baking soda. That's to give it a little bit of lift, a little fluffiness. I've got my partial recipe right here. And about 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract, just to give it a little bit of hint of vanilla in it. A 350-degree oven for 8 or 9 minutes. Let it cool and eat. And it's really easy to do, and so much better than the store-bought, and all natural ingredients. You know, no trans fats or other bullshit. Super easy to do. Just make yourself a batch, stick it in the fridge, make up some cookies whenever you have a mind to. Have cookies with your morning coffee or whatever. And that's how we bake cookies. Some of you may be asking yourself, what's Bob doing with his KSP series? I'm going to tell you once I finish chewing my cookie. I'm playing a little KSP now and then, but mostly just for my own amusement. Not recording much. I still play KSP probably a couple times a week. I don't play that many games at all these days, really. Also, I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff. I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm trying to get in shape, trying to go out and exercise more. So there's a lot of things going on in my life, and that's one reason why I'm not doing a lot of videos these days. That's that. Not sure if I can say when the next KSP video will even be coming out. I'm doing stuff all the time, just I'm not sure that's it's just me piddling. It's not anything really video worthy, I don't think. So anyway, that's that. And this is how you make cookies. Make yourself some cookies. Eat some cookies. Eat some cookies. Eat some cookies. Okay. Goodbye.